Suicide Solution. I was talking to you earlier about rock. A lot of rock bands. Now, not all rock bands, and don't say I'm out to get everybody again, because I usually get a lot of letters on that. But some rock bands are to the point where they've experienced everything there is here on earth. They've had millions of dollars, they've had cars, they've had girls, they've had all the drugs they can get a hold of. They've experienced everything on this earth that there is to experience, and they're still not happy. So death is the ultimate trip. I mean, that is, to them, exciting.
Yes.
And that's why they have songs like Suicide Solution, Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be. Killing Yourself to Live is another one. And Deborah Harry of Blondie has one that says, Stay Pretty, Die Young. Why? And we wonder why teenage suicide is rampant right now.
Yeah.
They're saying, well, there is a solution, and it's suicide.
All right.
I want to go ahead and get into the backward masking now, because I'll kind of set it up. Backward masking, again, is a controversial subject because, for many reasons. But some of it is undisputed, and there's no question as to how it was used. One example was by the Beatles, where they had a time in the 60s when record sales were slumping. And as a promotional gimmick, they used backward masking to give clues to the possibility of Paul McCartney being dead. In fact, they gave it through the album covers. They gave it backwards masking, slowed down messages, and everything to generate interest in their albums so people would buy them to look for clues to see if Paul was dead. And I've got a piece for you I'm going to play off the Beatles album. It's the White Album, and the song Revolution Number 9. And each piece that I'm going to play for you tonight, I'll play it for you forwards first, always forwards, and I'll play it for you backwards, and let's see what it says.
Number 9, 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 number 9.
Okay, there's another piece on there, listen. Okay.
Both of those sections were forward.
They were both forward. The front of it said, obviously, number 9, number 9, number 9. And then you just heard a man screaming later in the song.
Yes.
Okay, let's take the screaming and play that backwards and see what we hear. Okay. Let me out.
Let me out.
Let me out.
I heard it.
All right, we'll play it again, and then we'll go on to the number 9. See if you hear Turn Me On Dead Man. Turn Me On Dead Man. It's just another clue that Paul might be dead. Again, this is the screaming. Okay, this is number 9. Turn Me On Dead Man.
Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man. Turn me on, dead man.
Okay.
Turn Me On, Dead Man. Do you think that was deliberate?
Yeah, because it was well documented. They said that's why we did it. The Beatles were playing with a tape recorder one day and discovered that certain words being spoken forwards can mean different words backwards, and that was just one of the clues. In fact, I myself have taken the words number 9, spoken them into a recorder, played it backwards, and it sounded like nothing. It's the way he says it forwards with the English accent, where it's with the English accent on number 9 that gives it just the right inflection to sound like Turn Me On Dead Man backwards.
So this was a promotional gimmick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was just a clue to the possibility of Paul being dead. Turn Me On Dead Man. Okay, that's kind of, you can see a little bit how backward masking is used. And there's another piece, again, we're going to talk about Pink Floyd off the Wall album, one of the biggest selling albums of all time. And they've got a piece on there, Goodbye Blue Sky. And again, you play the song, and you hear some funny words this time you can't understand. I'll play that for you and let you hear it.
Now this is forward.
This is all forward right now.
Okay.
obviously you heard what shall we do, so obviously that was forwards. But again, before what shall we do, you heard the kind of the funny words you couldn't understand.
It almost sounded like it was backwards.
Well, it is backwards because they laid that in intentionally backwards. And let's play it. Now let's play that piece backwards so we can hear those words forwards and hear what they have to say. Okay, give me one more clue.
I have just
Discovered the secret message. The first word that's a little hard to understand is congratulations. You might want to turn it up just a little bit in here. Congratulations, you've just discovered the secret message. And it says, send your answer to Old Pink, care of the Funny Farm, and then gets drowned out. Again, nonsensical words. One more time.
that very clearly. Congratulations, you have just discovered the secret message. Please send your
answers to Old Pink, care of the Funny Farm, and then kind of Chelsea, and then gets drowned out, like trying to give an address or something.
Do you think that also was deliberate? That had to be
deliberate, because obviously forwards you heard the words being spoken that you couldn't understand.
Yes.
Now that's kind of differentiating the two types of backward masking, where you've got one where the words themselves being spoken forwards have different meanings backwards, and then other backward masking where when you're playing the song forward you hear something you don't understand and you play, and then obviously it was intentionally laid in backwards to be picked up later.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, there are some that we get a message and it is very possibly unintentional.
Right. As far as the group's concerned. Exactly.
Okay.
And I've got another piece by ELO. Now, this is incredible when I found this. It's ELO, and the song is Face the Music is the album, the song Fire on High. And they've got a piece on there. I'll play it for you forwards. Now, this next piece you're going to hear is forwards. And this is exactly the way it came off the album.
That was forwards on the album?
That was forwards. That's the exact way it came off the album.
Forwards.
Forwards. Now, what was strange is after that, it kind of went into Hallelujah, Hallelujah, and into a creepy sounding music, and then went into your typical ELO song with the heavy synthesizers, and it was very out of place. And the reason it's there, I don't know, until you play that piece backwards. And let's hear what they have to say.
The music is reversible, but time.
That had to be deliberate also.
Absolutely. You know, obviously it was backtracked in, the man saying the music is reversible. But to me, what's more incredible is not necessarily the fact that it's there, but it's what he says. The music is reversible. He's telling you that. I mean, you know, there is a clue that's saying their music is reversible. Now that to me is one of my main comebacks to somebody that says, well, backward masking is just a coincidence of syllables, where, you know, it is true in the English language where syllables sound the same forwards and backwards. Well, take that into respect. You've got words like God and dog, which forwards and backwards have different meanings, which is unique to the English language. That's some people's explanation of backward masking. So you can take that with anything you say and pick out words and phrases. Well, they're telling you the music is reversible right there.
Yes.
All right, now this is one danger to me of backward masking. I've got another song by ELO. Okay, ELO's telling you their music is reversible. All right, Let's go to the El Dorado album, the song El Dorado. And I want to play a piece for you, forwards again.
On a voyage of no return to sea.
Okay. Now, that, he said, on the voyage of no return, you'll see. Okay, that was forwards out of one of their songs. It's the El Dorado song, the album El Dorado. All right, if we take that same piece and play it backwards, I'll play it for you a couple times. This, again, is an instance where the words themselves, the voyage of no return you'll see, being spoken forwards, you play it backwards. Let's hear what it has to say. All right, try it one more time.
Infernal?
Christ, you're infernal. That's it. It says,
what I heard.
Take a listen.
Christ, the nasty one.
All right, it says, you are the nasty one, Christ. You're infernal. All right, I'll slow it down just a touch. See if you hear it. Now again, I'm presenting the evidence. If you don't hear it, that's fine. But if you do, take a listen. Hold on, this thing. Okay. Try it one more time. That was slowed down a little. One more time. Listen, you are the nasty one.
What does infernal mean, Paul?
All right. Now again, that's a little slurred maybe and could be disputed. But one of the kind of the zingers for me, what does the word infernal mean? Okay, it's not a very commonly used word, the word infernal. He is the nasty one, and it says he is. I said you are, but it sounds more like he is the nasty one.
Inferno is fire, or infernal is it's hell, isn't it?
All right, it's the American Heritage Dictionary. The word infernal says of or relating to hell, abominable or damnable, and talking about Jesus. Now, who would be the most abominable person to Satan?
Of course, Christ, who defeated him.
He is the nasty one, Christ, you're infernal. And that kind of ties in there possibly a little bit.
That is a little... You have to use a little bit of imagination to...
Yeah, on that's true, on that piece. Now,
hear that.
To me, I can hear it very easily. To somebody that's just listened to it, it may be a little slurred, but let's go on.
I heard it after the second pass. I heard it very clearly.
There's another band, Black Oak, Arkansas, and they've got a song, The Day Electricity Came to Arkansas. Now what's incredible about this is it's a live album. Okay, there could be no backtracking done, or even if, and just kind of playing the devil's advocate, they were trying, ELO was trying to do this on purpose, like he is the nasty one, Christ, you're infernal. They would have to cut it over and over and over to get it just right. Well, this is a live album, which you don't have the availability to do that. Let me play a piece of that for you forwards.
That was forward?
That was forward. Now, what's incredible about this piece is the fact that he went naughty, 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 either natas or latosh or something. Natas, natas, natas.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, why would he not just say Satan, Satan, Satan? Why would he say it backwards? Natas, natas, natas. 3 times.
I think we have a clue to that. We'll share with you a little bit later. But
right. I mean, quite frankly, if he would have said Satan, 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 it wouldn't have been that objectionable, because they have other songs like Race with the Devil and songs like that, and the lyrics would not have been out of place if he would have said Satan, Satan, Satan. But he said it natas, natas, natas. why. Let's play that backwards and see why. Try it again. Now I'll slow it down just a little.
It goes into that laughing, doesn't
Right.
it?
Listen for Satan, 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 and a fourth Satan. He is God, he is God, he is God. And then the laughter. You hear the laughter.
Okay. Satan, Satan, Satan. He is God, he is God.